I'd like to invite our final supporting partner onto the stage. They are Drax. They led the Green Innovation Breakout session. So please welcome to the stage, Clare Harbord. So much, Clare. Lovely.
Good afternoon, everybody. Great to see everybody in London and great to see some people from the north. Who's from Yorkshire and the Humber? Way, fantastic, fantastic. It's been a real pleasure to be here again at conference, and some of the issues that we've been talking about keep coming up, and the challenges that you're all facing keep coming up. And it's fantastic that so many of these issues are at the heart of many of the ambitions of Drax. Skills, growth, trade, export opportunities, and most importantly, green innovation and the green transition. And by boosting all of these, we not only treat the problems of today, but ensure that we face the challenges of tomorrow. Because the biggest challenge facing all of us in building business and the planet is climate change. And time is running out. And the people in this room and the stakeholders, whether it's government or other businesses across the world, we have to work together. And we can do that. And it is a great challenge, but it is also a fantastic opportunity for British business. So we must implement a solution to meet these challenges, a response that's important not only to our planet, but the communities, the economies, and the businesses that you all run. Our country has fantastic skills in renewable energy. It has a fantastic industrial heritage, and it is uniquely placed to capture the opportunities that the green transition presents. We have already seen the global leadership in wind, and we have new technologies that can also put us on a global stage. Carbon capture, for instance, in the north is a project that Drax is really involved with many of you and our supply chains. It is a fantastic opportunity to put the UK at the heart of new green technologies, and we must seize that moment. Drax has been on a journey in decarbonisation. We were once the biggest coal-fired power station in Western Europe. And we were threatened with closing down those coal units, and as Keir talked about, those communities, those coal communities, and all those skills in the north and that power station that powers the north, they were at threat. So we said to our Yorkshire engineers, how can we find another source of supply? How can we use this fantastic infrastructure to decarbonise and help the UK meet its carbon targets? And those Yorkshire engineers, they came up with a solution, bioenergy. You can't tell a Yorkshire engineer you can't do anything because he's going to fix it, or she's going to fix it. So they came up with biomass. We transitioned from coal. We kept those communities going, those supply chains going. And very importantly, we've kept the lights on, particularly at this time with the Ukraine. Our power station in the north is keeping on the lights for the nation, and we are very proud of our role in that. And our next stage in our decarbonisation and innovation is carbon capture with bioenergy. And there is a fantastic project in the north, in the Humber, and we hope very much to get this project over the line. And we are working with government to do that. And we look forward to the results of that, because we are now the biggest single provider of renewable power in the UK, and we want to go further. We want to remove carbon emissions from areas in the Humber, which is one of the highest rates of carbon emissions. We want to scoop up those emissions from those industries in the Humber, which are very hard to abate sectors, and we want to take those carbon emissions and we want to store it safely in the North Sea. And we have the expertise, it's a proven technology, we have lots of partners across the whole of the UK, and we want to do that project. We have £2 billion ready to invest, thousands of jobs to be created, level up the north, help the decarbonisation of the UK. It is a fantastic opportunity and puts us on a world stage. That's what Keir was talking about. Let's get this global position back in renewable energy. We lead the world on wind. That was a great combination of partnership with government. Let's do it again. And let's put the north at the centre of this fantastic green transition. We are very proud to be working with our supply chain. Many of you are in the room today. We are prioritising our supply chain for this fantastic project. We are doing massive amounts with our local businesses. We're making sure that we have away days and gets together and contracts signed, MOUs, so that the supply chain is as British as we can possibly make it. And it will be a model for the rest of the world. I too was in Davos when Keir was there, and that story of where is the UK, where are you on a world leadership stage, we can take our carbon capture technology from the north and we can help other companies and countries like we did come off coal and go on to bioenergy and carbon capture and removals. And we can help that expertise from the UK that sits in the Humber, we can take that to the world. So not only can we help the UK PLC decarbonise and reach its targets, but we can also help the rest of the world. And we have been welcomed in America. Keir talked about the IRA. The Europeans are also putting in incentives, and we are in parallel with our UK project, we are now working in America to develop our carbon capture technology. And it would be a crying shame if we can't get this project off the ground in the UK and give us that leadership position. So we are continuing discussions with the UK government over the future of the project, and we stand ready. We are oven ready to build this fantastic piece of infrastructure and to build with our supply chain huge opportunity for UK PLC. We stand ready to support the battle against climate change, and we stand ready to build British business.